Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA Podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you.
So good.
Okay.
So good.
So I need something more like Guitar Hero where I can actually use the old ass equipment that I still have sitting in my fucking house that I love to play with.
That was so fun. That was such a good time in a good era
That
when everybody was doing
Rock
Guitar Hero
Band?
and Rock Band. Yeah.
Oh, I miss those times. I need more.
We'll sing Barracuda again. That's fine. Everybody knows it because that's the first song that you always fucking get.
True.
Barracuda.
So, okay, what console are you rocking then, Jay? I am sitting on the same Predator that Kevin has. I also have the PS4. I have a PS3 that I have to replace the heat seal on. I have a 360 and a Xbox One.
Wow.
And a Switch.
Hell yeah.
Lite.
Now, do you have all, like, so you're just rotating consoles and games then?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
Hell yeah, okay.
Whatever tickles my fancy at the time.
Alright, well, now, are Switch 2, does this, or like Steam Deck, do either of these handhelds capture your attention, or are they just more gimmick material?
I mean, with the Switch 2, I mean, it's literally just a slightly upgraded Switch 1. I mean, sure, maybe, but honestly, a Steam Deck would probably be more up my lane.
Okay. I mean, you say that, and I know anyone listening to this podcast can't see it, but as Jay said that, he's also burning a PC in the background where it says "Death to PCs." That's just for my humble.
His banner is very gratuitous.
Yeah, and that's just for my very humble but very true eyewitness account here.
Yeah, I mean, let's be realistic. A PC with the proper amounts of love and care will outlast any console.
Yeah.
Any day. Yeah. Oh, I can't use a keyboard. Bitch, you can get a console.
Right.
You can get any controller that you believe that fits your hand just right. I'm using an Xbox controller.
Nice.
To do anything on Fortnite. Yes, it probably will not win against players who have been doing this shit since day one.
Right.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm casual.
Right.
Yeah. I used to be a Call of Duty dude, where I wanted to be number one all the fucking time. Now it's just like it's for fun.
I'm not competitive. I have 2 games that I get competitive about that I put my competitivity into those. One is Hunt Showdown.
Okay.
I like that one.
A Hunt Showdown? Oh, it's PvPvE, and it's an extraction shooter set in the Wild West. So there's like zombies and weird spiders and monsters, and then other players, and it's all Wild West themed.
Oh.
Awesome.
I'm not a huge spaghetti western fan though.
Love Hunt Showdown. It's also brutal as hell because a headshot is a headshot, and there's always some fucking sniper prick camping spawn, and you just can't get. Now is not the time for that here. And the other,
when you're done, I'll tell you the one game I got intense about.
But the other game that I funnel my competitive into is Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay. I could never get into that.
I just hit Platinum 4 the other day, so...
I don't even know what the fuck that means, because
It is the ranked competition in Rainbow Six.
What's the highest?
So, well, it starts off Copper 5 to 1, bronze 5-1, silver 5-1, gold 5-1, platinum 5-1, emerald 5-1, diamond 1-3, and then champion.
Good lord.
Yeah. I'm platinum 4.
Oh god.
You better be glad they didn't add Ori Holcomb.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Siege, I'm gonna get to Diamond, and then I'm gonna retire, and that'll be it. And then I realized, I have 4,000 hours in Siege, and I was like playing, and then they were like, this season on Siege, we're adding Champion. I was like, great, cool, just make it harder for me to get there. Why not? Thanks, devs. Appreciate you, Ubisoft. Why don't you go back and ruin Assassin's Creed more?
Dude, I could not play games for longer than like an hour or two in a row anymore. I got like 2 to 3 hours in me and I'm done. Like, I used to be able to play, like, from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, no problem. But nowadays, it's like I get 3 hours in, I'm like, I gotta do something with myself or I'm gonna lose it. Mm-hmm. The game that I got intense about, though, was in the first Last of Us and the multiplayer factions. Well, it wasn't the first game, because I did occasionally get intense at Call of Duty. But I got to a point when I was like, if I started getting angry, I could turn it off, because I'm like, okay, if I'm getting genuinely pissed, it is a fucking game. Like, I should be having fun, and that is it. But the factions, I got so into that shit. I would get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and be like, am I tired? I guess I'm not super tired. I'll just get up and play for a couple hours. Like, sure. I played that shit, and it's the only game I threw my controller from. I went, fuck this!
I've not gotten violent, but I have... My friends have seen it on my stream when I'm playing Rainbow, and like I have referred to my fellow teammates as, they're sharing 2 brain cells that are fighting for 3rd place.
Right.
Some of them have the game intelligence of a wet noodle. I believe I insulted a kid one time by saying that he was conceived with a weak sperm.
Oh no.
And a lot of the time it's me sighing because I realize that it's supposed to be 5v5, but I realize it's 9v1. And I'm just like, it's a lot of depressed sighs. It's a lot of losing faith in my teammates. It's a lot of just me getting mad for a second, and then the next round starts, and I can't take that out on my new teammates. So then I have to be positive until they reveal themselves to be the true brain boxes that they are, and then I get depressed in a whole new way. It's great. It's great.
But did you ever play Last of Us, though? Did you ever play Last of Us?
Only the story mode. I never did the multiplayer stuff.
The factions was great because it wasn't Call of Duty run around. You had 20 lives between your entire group of 4.
Oh.
And you had to sneak. It was just like the regular game where like items were rare. And so you knew there were 4 people on the other side, and you're 4 here, and you had to, in different maps, and you had to sneak around, and like you could get enough parts to make a shiv, or you could use them to make a smoke grenade. But like if you popped up with your gun and started shooting, you were done. Like you had to sneak up on fuckers. And when you're playing that game, and you're
each person could die 5 times, right?
Yeah. Or one person could die 19 times and everyone else dies once.
I swear to God, if Alex dies one more time and goes into that 9th death, I'm going to kill him myself. Yeah, I can understand it.
But I tell you, I've never played an online game that was stealth and just so intense. Oh my God, I loved it so much. You could get so into it, and when you're playing the game and you're like looking ahead of you and sneaking, and then suddenly motherfucker comes behind you and shanks you in the neck and pops you. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
You might want to check out Hunt. It's free. It's you can do solo, duo, or trips, and if you run trips, you can only have 12 people in a map. So, and that team composition can be split up into 4 teams of 3 people, or they can be duos or solos. But each map is like 45 minutes, and that's from the time you start to the time the map ends. And if you are not out by that time, your hunter dies, and that takes the gear with it. And you have to spend...
You said Hunt Showdown, right?
Hunt Showdown, yeah. Now, I think it's like now Hunt Showdown 1896, because they had an 1896 update. We still haven't learned how to go prone yet. I guess that wasn't invented until 1897. So you can
you can't lay down.
You can crouch, and you can't lean either, because again, 1897 mechanics. But it is this really good. It's just a really solid FPS. peppered in with like really messed up zombies and like really messed up monsters. And then the bosses, like the bounties themselves, you start out somewhere on the map, like your spawn area, and then you have to. It's the developers, because it's Crytek, the same ones who did Darksiders. So they said this is a spiritual successor to Darksiders. So you go into this thing called Darksight, which is where you basically like look through the world into the veil, and there are these like blue clues that take out parts of the map that show you where the bounty is. And the bounty is a boss. There's a spider that is actually made out of human body parts, like just a giant fucked up spider. There is basically the Butcher from Diablo. It's actually my headcanon that Diablo shares a universe with Hunt because of the Butcher. There is a war veteran who got obsessed with surgeries and made himself look like a giant crow monster who just hoards a bunch of shit now, called Scrapbeak. And then there is a spirit of a former assassin turned into a giant swirling mass of cockroaches. And there's also there are 2 wild bounties. One's a giant alligator called Rotjaw that's just hanging out in the water sometimes, and then the other is literally a giant Johnny Torch, right? Like Human Flame?
Yeah.
But looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four.
So the thing with fire.
Yeah, just throwing fireballs at you. And that's in the Colorado map.
Magma monster.
If you kill the monster, if you kill the boss, it drops a token that you can pick up. You can then see where other players are if they're within like 30 meters of you, but everyone on the map can see where you are now because you have the bounty token, and then you have to get to an extraction point and get out.
That's fun.
It is brutal. The gunplay is brutal, but it's so rewarding. If you're into any kind of like FPS horror stuff, definitely check out Hunt Showdown.
Keep going. I'm just checking on my daughter.
Yeah, of course. No worries. No worries.
Children.
Yeah.
Keep it down.
So you're a hack and slash guy. You're liking Devil May Cry.
I love Devil May Cry. I was really big into the Dynasty Warriors franchise. When they did their crossover with Gundam. Love that.
Okay.
I love Gundam.
Sure. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll play just about anything, really. FPS, RTS.
Yeah, I'll try anything once.
I'll play any genre. I do lean to the roguelikes. You know, Risk of Rain 2 is a big one in my life. Hades and Hades 2. I don't think I have a roguelike. Actually, I've been playing Vampire Survivors and Power Fantasy. Because that makes the slot machine noises that make the head feel nice. But, yeah, it's just, you know, whatever comes across. I've actually been playing Final Fantasy Tactics on stream because it finally came to Steam.
Ooh.
So I was like, I'm just gonna relive my childhood nostalgia, and I'm grinding off of stream, and then on stream I'm going through all the story stuff.
Okay.
So I did all of Act 2 yesterday on stream.
Damn,
and now I'm gonna go and grind more and stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited they brought Final Fantasy Tactics.
I gotta figure out something to do by myself on stream. I haven't really. I guess my issue has been that I'm working so much at work and then like doing stuff around the house and stuff like that. Like I feel like I don't have a set schedule for streaming outside of the one stream I do a week with Kevin.
Sure. I mean, the easy answer is always like Diablo. Any of them, you know, 1 through 4. Any of them. That's an easy one to do. Because even though like Diablo 3 and 4 are open world, you don't have to play with anyone. You can solo it. You know, that's the easy one. Jump in, jump out. If you're looking for something, and you like hack and slash too, so yeah, you know, perfectly in there. If you guys like, there's a game on Steam right now, early access. It's called Jump Space, and that's a little roguelike-y. That's a little sci-fi. I'm actually playing it tomorrow with friends. That one's kind of cool. I'm not really into sci-fi, but Jump Space, it's short enough to be a good time, and then it is fun enough gunplay-wise and like space combat-wise that I'm like, this feels fun.
So you sound like Kevin in that, right?
Oh, I've seen ads for that.
The,
I've seen that ads for that.
Yeah, Jump Space is cool. Jump Space is really cool. It has the roguelike elements, and then there's some customization too, and the developers have put a roadmap out that looks very healthy. I'm waiting for 10 Chambers Collective to release their new stealth FPS. They're the guys who did Payday 2 and GTFO. They're making a cyberpunk-inspired one called Den of Wolves that are futuristic heists.
See, I'm not crazy about sci-fi. I'm all about fantasy, though. Give me magic and swords and sorcery. That shit, I love that. Sci-fi is okay. There's been a couple. There was one that I played that they're supposed to be coming out with a second one soon. What the hell is it called? Breath Edge. Did you ever play that?
No, not at all. What is
okay,
it?
Breath Edge, funny as shit. You're a guy who is taking your dad's body, who's in a funeral, in a coffin, a futuristic coffin. You're taking him to where he's supposed to be at rest, and your spaceship gets destroyed, and so you're essentially trying to survive. After that point, because you're stuck in space and you're like, well, there's oxygen at my house at this one little space, so I have to go out and find pieces of like ice to turn into water, and then I need to get like plastic and metal, and then turn all this into something else, and then come back out so I can go out farther and farther and farther to try and get away. But the whole time you have a narrator over your head that is insulting you and talking shit the whole time, and it's one of the there are very few games I play and I laugh out loud constantly. That game, I was cracking up the entire fucking game, and they're coming out with the second one, and it makes me so fucking happy.
And that's like Breath Edge.
It's called Breath Edge, yeah.
Okay.
And like the whole thing, he has this thing that's like a chicken that has been passed down in his family for generations. And it's literally just a fucking chicken that doesn't die. And so when there's like electricity on something, you're like, oh, I can't touch that till the electricity is gone. He just touches his chicken to it. And it's like, and he's like, oh, okay, it's free for me to grab it now. Thank you.
Solid. Okay, hell yeah.
And it's got some of the funniest fucking moments in it. Like the classic, like, oh, I need to make a saw in order to get through this door. You get all the pieces, you make the saw, you cut out the door, and the wall falls around you. And the door is still up. Like, classic comedy.
Classic, but yeah, that's like Buster Keaton level.
Exactly! Yeah. That's like Mel Brooks level fucking comedy.
Speaking of Mel Brooks level, we're getting Spaceballs too.
Yes.
Thank God.
Josh Gad has been apparently planning this for years, and Mel Brooks has finally signed off on it.
They got Rick Moranis. They got John Candy's kid to be son of Barf, I guess.
Yes.
I think they actually got Pullman, and
they got Bill Pullman. He's back. They got the some of the other original cast too.
Should be awesome.
I'm kind of excited for this one.
I'm gonna try it because I love Mel Brooks more than fucking anything. Give me some Robin Hood Men in Tights. I can watch that shit any day of the week.
I still gotta go with Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein.
Love
those are pretty good, but Robin Hood Men in Tights just is my youth. Like I love Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles, but ooh, give me that Robin Hood Men in Tights. So funny. The Blazing Saddles, I guess, adaptation, I kind of cooled on. It wasn't that great.
It was an adaptation.
It's called Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, and it's basically Kung Fu Panda, but instead he's a dog. It's a dog who shows up to a cat village.
Never heard of that.
We did it for Reboot, Deboot. It is a dog who shows up to a cat village because he wants to learn Kung Fu, and they make him the sheriff. And then from there on, it's just like Blazing Saddles. Like, they hate him because he's a dog, and that's where all those bits come in. Mel Brooks is even, like, the Shogun at one point, and he makes Ricky Gervais is the main villain.
Holy shit.
And he's like a Siamese cat. Yeah, it's a strange movie. It's in the same vein as, like, it's clearly a company trying to ape on the Kung Fu Panda success, but missing the mark by a million miles. But the fact that it's still, like, Mel Brooks attached felt really weird. Because it's like, I've seen Saddles a lot, so they try to do a lot of the same jokes, but it doesn't translate at all.
I think Mel Brooks being attached was probably, like, the seller.
Right.
And honestly, he probably was like,
yeah.
Okay, you're using my material, that's perfectly fine, as long as I'm a part of it.
Right, because I gotta get paid. It's like the only reason Spaceballs exists is because Spielberg Or Lucas said yes, but don't make any merchandise because that's where I get, like, that's the money. And that's why Mel Brooks threw the joke in Spaceballs where he's like, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Like, you know?
All I'm saying is they better call Spaceballs 2 The Search for More Money.
If they don't,
there's going to be a fucking riot. Because I swear to God, that is all I want in my life.
We was promised this decades ago. I'll be damned if I don't get
fucking later,
what was told.
That's the
you don't fucking call it The Search for More Money, and you better spell it SOICH. The Search for More Money!
Switch!
That's been our in-stinger for Reboot Deboot since the first episode. Like, Lone Star talking to Yogurt, and like, maybe we'll meet again in Spaceballs. That's our in-stinger. And now that it's coming, I'm like, I don't know how to handle this. Like, we
May
need
the sports be with you! Oh!
I'm melting. What a while. This upcoming week, we're also doing Toxic Avenger because the remake finally came out.
Yes,
They said it was unmarketable. They said it was undistributable. We got it. I watched it and I loved it. And now I get to go back and I get to watch the old '80s one again. But I'm so happy that I finally got to see the new Toxic.
I'm like, ultraviolence has been so huge, and people just don't understand that. Yes, you can take violence, turn it up to 11, and it's perfectly fine because you know it's not realistic violence.
The Black Knight scene in Holy Grail, right?
Facts! Like, bro, he got completely dismembered, and he played that shit off like it was nothing the entire time, until he was a star.
When Monty Python did the test screening for that, at first, no one laughed when the first limb came out because of the war. People were like, oh, this isn't funny. And then John Cleese said it was around the third limb when people started laughing. And they realized that this was okay to laugh at. And that's when the Black Knight scene broke. And then the theater warmed up. But yeah, like the Black Knight scene from Holy Grail, anything Sam Raimi has been involved with, like the Raimi blood spurt, right? Which is really just the 1950s, like, Asian action movie blood spurt. Like,
like Kill Bill.
Right. If you dial up the violence to comedic levels, it is no longer serious violence.
Right. It's got to be over the top, or it doesn't break the laughing barrier.
Right.
You just have to have it.
And not over the top like Eli Roth. Like, Eli Roth missed the memo.
No. Eli Roth likes to go for damn near actuality.
Right.
This man looks like he has studied crime footage just for the amount that he gives.
He got too into the last 20 minutes of Texas Chainsaw, and he took the wrong things from it. Like, what makes the end scene of the original Texas Chainsaw horror art? Eli Roth missed the part that made it art and was just like, I'm going to make it really uncomfortable for everyone forever. And it's like, I wish you wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't.
Oh, my God.
I came here to do a job.
Yeah.
Apparently I did it.
But Toxic Avenger was just... I mean, the remake is funny, and it's weird to see a trauma movie in 2025, because I'm so used to, like, Sergeant Kabuki Man in NYPD, or, like, Romeo and Juliet, or Trauma High, and, you know, all the classics, right? Even Toxic Avenger. Attack of the Tomatoes 1 and 2. But to see a trauma movie done in, like, a serious light, or to see the characters, like, there's no low-hanging fruit jokes in it, which I was like, this is weird, it's not cheap. There's, like, actual growth and character development. Like, did Lloyd Kaufman suddenly learn how to write? But it's good, it works totally well. Peter Dinklage knocks it out of the park as Toxic. I'm like, this is actually really good. Like,
and the funny
it's
part
solid.
is, you know, Dinklage does the voice, but the suit actor is like his stunt double the entire time. So it's her, and it's a her the entire time in that full prosthetic suit.
There's, like, yeah,
it makes me think of, like, the Tomb Raider.
It's so cool.
Tomb Raider movie where it was a dude, her stunt double.
Whoa.
What?
The original Tomb Raider.
The Angelina Jolie ones?
Yeah.
There was
her
a
stunt double was a
double?
dude. The whole time.
Really?
Her stunt double was a dude.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
I'm dead serious.
I'm sorry, that body shape is entirely incomprehensible to see.
It's
on a
easy to
map.
add tits to a skinny body.
You
He's not
shut your
wrong.
face.
He's not
But
wrong.
you're not wrong.
Joe,
Damn.
hold on. I'm gonna
They
look this
did
shit
Alicia
up.
Vikander dirty. I want to see at least 2 more Tomb Raider movies with her in it. Like, Sophie Turner's getting Lara Croft, that's fine, cool. But, like, Alicia Vikander's Tomb Raider movie was so good, especially with Walton Goggins as the villain. Get
Right.
out of here. That was killer. It was
I'm
awesome.
sorry. Goggins is currently killing it both as Uncle Baby Billy and as the fucking
Ghoul. Yeah.
like
The
him
Ghoul-
as the ghoul. No, they're adding him to 76.
Yeah, they are.
Like, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Like, God, he made such an impact in the show that they were just like, you know what? We gotta add him.
I like Walter Goggins. I like his performances a lot, but for me, all roads lead back to Justified.
Yes.
All roads lead back to Boyd Crowder. You know,
Him
like,
and Justified was fucking epic.
like City
you're like,
Primeval.
no.
Oh, you gotta watch. So they brought Justified back. They brought Raylan back. It's a 1-season, 8 episodes miniseries called Justified City Primeval. It came out last year. It's retired Raylan. He's done. He gets called into Detroit to work a marshal job in Detroit, and then Justified from there. It's a whole new story, a whole new villain. It's awesome. Like, Raylan is trying to connect with his teenage daughter while he, like, it's this whole thing, and it's awesome. It is so good.
I have not even seen Justified, so I can't say.
You gotta watch Justified. It's so good.
Do I?
You do.
Okay.
You really
What-
do.
What streaming services do you have right now, Kevin?
Prime and Netflix.
Okay. I can tell you that Disney is slowly going to destroy Hulu, and Hulu will be literally integrated into Disney Plus.
Yes.
So at
Yeah.
some point, you can just be
As
like,
everything gets sucked into Mickey Mouse.
Yes. Mickey Mouse is literally a
He's going to
homunculus.
absorb all of us. Yes.
He's a homunculus with the ability to absorb other homunculi. So,
Yeah.
just allow the House of Mouse to give you so much more.
Well,
They've already gotten to you, Jay, haven't they?
you could also, if you don't want to go that way, okay, you could also do like I do and just sail the seas every now and then to watch what you want.
Oh, yes.
You
Well,
know?
we did for a while with anime. But then the website we used kept changing.
You find more links, my friend. You find more ways.
But I don't trust anything I have to click. I don't trust it. Everything is out to get me.
Some things are out to get you, but some things aren't out to get you. Some things are just there to be there for the sake of convenience. And those are the waves we trust.
You're trying to make me villains like both of you.
Hey, if he has a map with an X on it, you should accept the map.
You should. You truly should. Well, we'll
You're
talk
trying
later.
to make me one of you, aren't you?
We'll talk
God
later,
damn
but
it.
we'll talk later.
I'm
That's
not,
fine.
I'm not saying shit, son. Just fucking do it.
Look, I don't have a problem with taking shit for free, but I don't have a lot of time. That's
Sure.
my problem.
And-
I don't have
and-
a lot of fucking time to go dig in and be like, is this safe?
No, and
This is
that's why
really
you
a
need to
safe
trust
bet.
your buddies G and J here, and you can relax. And
It's a KJ&A, not KJ&G. Stop taking my podcast.
you work all day, right? You work all day. You come home. You see your kids. You're like, I love you, kids. You're great. You help them with their homework. You make them food. They go to bed. Everything's perfect. And you sit down and you spend that final 45 minutes or hour before the horrors of reality come back, and you realize that you're gonna have to be stuck in an endless cycle of debt and working until you die of some horrible heart disease. But you take that 45 minutes before that and you watch a little bit of Justified, and suddenly the world makes sense.
Relax. You just want to look at some pictures.
The world makes
Stop
sense.
winking at me. Don't do that anymore.
The world makes sense, man. And like again, it's Timothy Olyphant and Walton Goggins their performances in that are transformative. They're so good.
I believe you. I just don't know if I want to spend the time paying.
Yeah.
Oh, just watch the first episode.
Kay is a contrarian, and I appreciate that.
I'm a devil's advocate. I will always.
He marches to the beat of his own drum that he made himself.
Stop being so skeptical.
Do you like my jump?
Just get behind the goddamn thing. Do it.
You stop. If you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself?
Yes.
I know
With
I
mustard.
would.
With
That'd be
mustard.
delicious.
In a New York minute.
I'd go for the useless bits first.
Whenever you say it like that, all I think of is that Will Ferrell skit from SNL.
Because it's the best skit ever.
Oh,
Outside of the cowbell.
Harry Carey.
I was gonna say, I was like, Cowbell or Night at the Roxbury or
It was the Harry Carey. I hear the moon is made of cheese. What if it was? Would you eat it? I know I would. It'd be delicious.
And goddamn indubitably. I'm sorry. That's a whole goddamn moon size of cheese.
Okay, we've been going at this shit for like
an hour and
an
30
hour.
minutes.
100 minutes
Yeah.
is what we've been doing this.
100.
So I think maybe we should cut it short because have we been interrupting anything else you have to do, Griffin? Like,
No, I actually cleared my schedule for this because I told the girl, I was like, hey, Tuesday's going to be a long day. I got 2 podcasts and the stream all day, so Tuesday is my long day.
fuck. Well, we've been at it for like an hour and 40 minutes, and that is a long fucking time.
This is
I don't
the
think we've
longest we've
streamed
gone
straight
for
with a guest
while.
ever.
Well, they need
So,
to brush up on their improv, clearly. I mean,
Well, don't set out those burns yet into the multiverse. We can't have enemies when we don't even have friends yet.
I don't know. I'm feeling like we should have Griffin on a little bit more often.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We'll do it at some other point. I mean, but until then,
you guys are awesome. Like, this has been a blast. You guys are fantastic.
yeah, it's been super fun. But Griffin, tell people who are listening to this where they can find you.
So if you're interested in more of the personality or the chaos, you can check me out for Reboot, Deboot, and that is the movie podcast where we watch and review movies and their rebooted movie franchises. We compare them side by side, and you can find us on Twitter/X at Reboot Deboot Pod. I also have a music podcast that happens every Tuesday. That's at Major Tuneage Pod on Twitter/X, and then I'm over on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/TheRenegadeJester, all one word.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Jay. Is there anything else you want to say?
I haven't thoroughly enjoyed myself. Kevin, you
Yeah,
might
I've
be
had a
on
really
the
good time.
outs.
That's fine. Oh, really? Well, Jay, while you're looking at that wall, go fuck yourself. And thank you so much for listening. Griffin, thank you for coming. It was fun. It was a really good time.
This has been, you guys are awesome. This is just hilarious. You guys are a hoot.
We try.
That's what we do.